Teton Family Adventures here. Boy, did I screw up, and more than once. I'll tell you what I did. These steps come on the Fox landing on the back of our Arctic Fox. The steps are great. They flip up and they fold down, and they allow you quick access, especially when you consider how tall this landing is on this particular truck. The flatbed, you need a boost up when you got to run on the side of the road to get in and use the potty. So what happened was I left the steps down and backing up and wondered what the heck that crunching noise was, and of course it was the ladder going into the frame of our trailer, and it bent these steps up. They've come apart, and they're in all kinds of pieces. They've been straightened and welded once. I did it again. Now it's really not workable. For years we've been using Torklift products, and Torklift contacted us and said that they wanted to help us solve this problem, and we're thrilled. So come with us while we move some stuff around and show you what we're doing to try and solve this problem that we have. The GlowSteps from Torklift. I purchased these. I've got 4 steps on here now. I have 2 more steps, so depending where I park and how high, these telescope out. Adjustable feet, control off angle. These have glow pads on them, so at night when you're climbing up and down the steps, they glow in the dark, so you're not going to trip and fall. And what I did was I replaced the mount on the one side here. And these steps mount up nicely. They just pin in, you can put them on and take them off. We ran into something that we noticed is the extra weight of the step on this Fox landing when it's folded up, and the length, I guess the leverage, is really tearing up the locking mechanism. So now I'm ruining more stuff. So I'm removing them when we travel. But if somebody announces they've got to go to the toilet while we're booking down the highway, it's not the fastest to get them on so we can get inside. It's a little awkward climbing across the trailer onto the pad, unlock the door to get in. So we're going to try and rework all of this area with some of the product that's provided from Torklift. I am hoping to move the steps, because we love the steps, to a permanent mount over here. It's not on anything flexible, and I can just leave them. And that's our plan. So come with me as I try and get this all worked out and see if everybody's happy. Torklift sent us out a new Fox landing and a new set of steps, as of yet unbent by me. Everything's exactly the same. We're going to find out if the bolt pattern, the spacing, everything's identical, being the product didn't come from Arctic Fox, but I suspect everything's going to go along very smoothly. Hey, Pop. Alright, so part of the problem with the Fox landing getting beat up so much was this tab here got bent upwards. It's aluminum, and the keeper rod drops down through both of these, and that's what keeps the landing up. But when this got bent, it allowed the Fox landing to come out at an angle. I'm trying to straighten it out. It was brittle and it broke. I don't blame it, it was beat up quite a bit. But we're going to swap this out. Alright, a little bag of goodies that came with the stuff. See how it works. Oh, look how vertical that is. So that's what I was hoping. All the mounting bolts lined up. So really zip out the bolts, zip it back in. Got the new Fox landing on. The only thing that I ran into that was slightly different, not a problem really, just a thing. This bracket here, the alignment of it was slightly different than Arctic Fox's, and it just amounted to, after popping it on and off a couple of times. I just opened up the holes and used a washer around the screw, and now it lines up perfectly. And there you have it. So this problem is solved. These have the GlowStep. Big upgrade over the last ones that did not have the GlowStep feature. Pretty excited about that. What I may do now is just look to see how I can mount the other GlowSteps. That's still a pretty tall roadside climb. It's about as high as the frame here. So I'm going to see, I might move these steps over here, which I had done before, but this time I think I'll mount those GlowSteps maybe to the flat side of the back bumper. So let's see how it works out. I could travel with a little step stool, 12-incher or something. You can strap it to the front of the trailer and then just throw it down and get it up, and there you go. Okay, we're finished up. We got the step moved to the driver's side. We can jump in on the roadside. I'm thinking about carrying maybe a little 1-foot tall stool arrangement. I can strap it over here and it'll allow us to pull over on the side of the road when we need to use the restroom in a hurry. Pull the pin, put the step down, the stool, get up in a hurry. That worked great. Happy with how that works. Normally we'll travel, this will be out of the way. Look how nice and tight that sits. Really fits in nicely. And I had enough room on the back bumper to move this mount from the landing to the solid bumper. Put some nut certs in there. I was able to run the bolts in. It's nice and firm. Put the steps down. Landing now. This. No railing, super solid. Do what I need to do, open the door, right up in. Gives us the most amount of standing area, carrying things to be able to enter. Totally happy. Thank you, Torklift. Appreciate you solving this mess that we had going on back here. And I'll do my best not to